written by our own stand-up, Billy Clouden.
Hey, Billy!
Missed that, Billy. Stand up again. Just wait a second. Wait a minute. I'm not very happy.
Anyway, before we begin, let me tell you that clapping, as you've already shown, is permitted. Laughter is graciously accepted, and booze and hissing will not be tolerated. And please turn off your phones, okay? Well, when the curtain opens on our first act, you will see Charlie and Rose, who will meet on a blind date arranged online. It is Christmas Eve, a Tuesday, which you'll find out is very opportune as time goes along. And Charlie thinks he is meeting an attractive, slender young woman, which is how Rose described herself in the online. Okay. She is a competent, somewhat aggressive senior citizen who wants to know why Charlie answered her ad. She also thinks she is meeting a fun-loving, attractive young woman to fulfill her after-Christmas plans. So, let's see how this turns out.
You're talking so loud, so I'm talking so loud.
I'm talking loud because you're hard of hearing.
No, I'm not.
Well,
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
never mind, just never mind.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, hello, Rose.
How did you know my name?
Oh, let's just say it was a wild guess. Yeah, a wild guess. Can I sit down, please? So tell me, Rose, what were you expecting?
Well, just what the ad said. I was looking for a young-looking older woman. When I agreed to meet you here, I thought Charlie was a nickname for Charlene.
Oh, gee. Oh,
God.
come on.
Are you okay?
Well, I think so, but why didn't you say you were looking for a woman travel companion?
Well, I did. You're not exactly what I was expecting.
Well, you're not exactly what I was expecting either.
What were you expecting?
Well, let me tell you what I was expecting. Let me read to you your exact messages from your own online ad. Remember that online ad you put? Online, here's what you said. Your words, the online ad. Senior seeks soulmate for close, friendly relationship. Young looking, old.
You're getting awfully defensive about it.
Well, I also read murder mysteries, but that does not make me a mass murderer.
Okay. Be defensive if you want to. Anyway, I wasn't.
You wasn't what?
ISO, FTC.
Wait, Rose, you don't have to use the code when you're talking to someone face to face.
I know. I was just being funny because this is such a bizarre thing to be happening, especially at Christmas time.
Well, I understand, but now, tell me now, were you or were you not looking for a woman travel companion?
Well, not necessarily. I was looking for a woman, but not a sister. I don't care what she is, as long as she's fun and vivacious and loves to travel.
Well, then why did you advertise for one?
I didn't. I advertised for a young-looking older woman, slender, vivacious, intelligent, and fun, who wants to travel, just like me.
Well, I hear you, but if you don't necessarily want a female travel companion, why aren't you looking for a man?
Well, Charlie, for someone who works so hard keeping up with current events, you're not very observant, are you? No. Do you know what the ratio, now listen, do you know what the ratio of women to men our age is?
You're gonna tell me.
3 to 1. And if you only count the unattached ones, it's probably closer to 10 to 1. As soon as a man comes on the market, the casserole brigade moves in. And it looks like when they throw those pieces of fish in the water to attract sharks.
Chum,
Huh?
chum, that's what they call that stuff they throw in the water to attract sharks.
Oh well, tell me this, chum. Why are you looking at ads on the internet?
Or you might say, RWV, room with a view. Well, just in this kind of a situation, you use the phrase ISO, in search of, then I would have known. And then I would know what you're looking for instead of describing yourself. And you could even have said you were looking for an FTC.
FTC?
That's right, female travel companion.
Oh, okay, and I'm supposed to know all of that. I can't even get my microwave oven to record the TV programs that I want to watch. And who said I'm looking for an FTC?
Microwave? Oh, you are really good, Rose. You know, you could have asked someone about the code. That's what I mean, about the code, right?
Oh yeah, oh sure. You know, you're the first man I ever came across who didn't change the topic of conversation to himself at every opportunity. And I even gave you an opening.
You know, I'm really trying hard to get to first base with this chick.
What are you talking about?
Oh, no, I mean, this is the first time I've been in this place, first place, yes. And I wonder if they have chicken on their menu, do you know? But wait, more important, Rose, I'm very interested in getting to know more about you.
Are you making this up, or did you write it down ahead of time?
Rose, come on, Lel, help me get to know you better. I want to do that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Women are supposed to like it when men...
Wait a minute. Women are supposed. Did you read some sort of a how-to book?
Well, yes, I did.
On internet dating with older women?
Well, it wasn't quite as specialized as that, but yes, in general, yes.
I should have doubled.
Rose, that's kind of the way I do things.
I'm starting to see that.
So let's get back now to what you're doing. What are you really looking for?
Well, I'm looking for a playmate, a travel mate. You know how some people get depressed for no reason after Thanksgiving and the parties and Christmas and,
Yeah.
well, I'm kind of one of those people. So, I'm looking for someone who wants to find some new excitement in a different place right after Christmas is over.
Well, now tell me, if looking for a woman was just a matter of, what did you call it, supply and demand? If a man was available, how would that be, Rose?
You mean like you?
Well, yes, like me, for example.
Well, to tell the truth, I kind of made up my mind to find a woman. No offense, but a woman is definitely going to be a better travel companion. You can talk to a woman about clothes and hairdos and makeup, and a woman will tell you if your fingernail polish doesn't match your outfit. I wouldn't be afraid to go out with a stranger, with another couple along. My husband, Malcolm, never wanted to travel even when he was young. And now that he's in a nursing home,
You mean your husband is in a nursing home, he's still alive?
don't get all bent out of shape.
Oh boy.
He's been there almost a year. Somehow, traveling with a woman doesn't seem like cheating, even if I'm gonna go off and leave him.
Well, you may say that, but I have to tell you, I don't think I'd be comfortable with that.
Ah, who's asking you to be comfortable about anything? Anyway, you're doing even worse.
I'm what?
Yeah. Still living with you.
How could you possibly know that, Rose?
Well, I'm not blind, and I'm not stupid. Okay, you have on a sport coat. It's clean and it's pressed. Your shirt and your trousers, they match. Your pants are all pressed. Everything is neat and clean. Your shoes are shined. And recently you've gotten a haircut.
Yes.
There is no way that a man living alone can manage all of that.
Well, Rose, you're very perceptive, and you are right. I am living with someone. Her name is Nancy. And today is her bridge day, and that was the only day I could meet you because Nancy is off playing bridge today.
Well, imagine, I have figured all this out without reading a book or with knowing a code.
Well, yes, but I'll tell you what, Nancy and I are not getting along very well, and we have decided to date other people.
You know, Charlie, the world has really changed, hasn't it?
Yep.
Today, we have the option of being who we want to be and with whom we want to be.
Well, you make a good point. The world has changed, but now let's get to something specific. Can't I convince you to take a chance with me as your travel partner? Because you have convinced me that you'd be a great travel companion.
I don't think so. But I really need your help. I really need your help in rewriting this ad, if it has to be in the code. Okay, now I'm on my way to a Christmas party, but I gotta run home first and be sure that this ad gets online tonight. I don't have much time to find someone if I'm gonna take that trip right after Christmas.
Okay, Rose, but only because once you see how charming I really am, you may change your mind and take me along on your trip.
I don't know about that. But come on, we have to hurry. If I'm gonna get this online tonight, and still get to the party.
Okay, I'll be happy to help you. Let's get started now. Here we go. All right, let's see. FTC, female travel companion. Really, you start with ISO, in search of. Wait a minute, this is funny. I was just thinking of something very funny, Rose.
What's so funny?
If I was writing this ad for myself, and I was ISO, and FTC, I would probably add, I prefer WE.
W-E?
Well endowed, Rose, well endowed.
I've not practiced with Sandy, so lights on and off are a little confusing. But anyway, we hope you enjoy living vicariously through Charlie and Rose as they navigated their blind date encounter. Now the Christmas party is about to begin, so excuse me, please. Hello? Who? Well, I don't know. This is highly irregular, since we're in the middle of a play here. Really? Well, okay, if you insist.
Oh, that's part of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have someone very important who would like to speak to all of you. She says her mental stability depends upon your listening to her. Shall we?
Good evening and Merry Christmas. And thank you for taking my call. I just had to talk to someone. Oh. You know who I am, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
You can tell by my outfit, I'm sure. For centuries, I've been known as Mrs. Nicholas Claus or Mrs. Santa Claus. But do you know me? I have an identity. I have a name. It's Mabel. Mabel Claus. Oh, the stress from this identity crisis has been such a problem, I've had to see a therapist. Now, the Prozac he prescribed has helped some, but it's costing a fortune. Our insurance plan doesn't cover therapists and tranquilizers. Oh, and then there's the stress from that lawsuit we had to settle. And we had to settle fast, too, before the world found out. You see, we had a class action lawsuit from 6 billion people. And we had to settle it fast before the news found out. Why? It just about wiped out our IRA. But what could we do? And it was all because those pea-brained little elves made a huge mistake. They marked as naughty, not nice, a 9-year-old girl from Iowa when her file was switched with that of a 23-year-old hooker from the Bronx. You can imagine what a PR nightmare that would have been. And there's the stress from the racket the elves made. hammering and sawing and riveting, day and night.
Oh.
And the musical instruments, they try them all out at the same time. And then there's the reindeer. I bet you don't hear those 32 tiny feet as they land on your roof. But they have to practice night landings a lot before they can do it without crashing into a chimney or sliding off a roof. And where do they practice, you might ask? On my roof? I haven't had a decent night's sleep in months. And if that's not enough, there's the everyday chores I have to do. I have to make all those sunshine pies and dewdrop smoothies for the elves. And the fairy dust, oh, that fairy dust gets everywhere. That fairy dust gets everywhere. And there's the reindeer again. They're Santa's pets. I wanted a dog. But does he ever clean up after them? Care for them? No. After 541 years of marriage, the spark has dwindled because it has been all work and no play. And I am tired of not being recognized. Oh, but I remember how handsome he was when we first met. His eyes, how they twinkled. His cheeks were so rosy. His dimples were so merry. And his cheeks were red like a cherry. But that was 300 pounds ago. Things have gone downhill. I mean, cataracts took care of the twinkle in his eyes until he had surgery. His nose is still red like a cherry, but today it's mostly from the brandy. I should have had some clue as to what my life was going to be like when we planned our honeymoon. I wanted to go somewhere romantic, like Jamaica or the Bahamas or even Paris. But he just twinkled and said, "Let me surprise you." Well, the North Pole was a surprise, especially when we didn't leave. I mean, he gets one night a year away from all that snow and ice. Oh, how I would love to see the sun. And trade in this woolly outfit for miniskirt and tights. I would love to lay on a beach in Jamaica and feel the sun on my face instead of the heat from the fireplace on my backside as I make all those sunshine pies and dewdrop smoothies. And Santa just can't keep up with the times. You know how easy it would be to order all those toys and clothes and gadgets from Amazon or eBay and have UPS deliver them? No, Santa wants to give everything the personal touch. And anyway, the elves are unionized now. They get their 20-minute break every 2 hours. And now we have to employ certain really little ones to put all those tiny made in China stickers on everything. And if we didn't employ them, we'd have to pay them workman's comp anyway. So, you see, it's just a lose-lose situation. Is it any wonder I'm so depressed? But, you know, talking to you has helped. I feel better now. I'm on my way for a nice long soak in the hot tub. But let's turn on Skype and see if we can find Santa. He was on his way to a big Christmas party before he makes his deliveries tonight. Good night.
Well, we have finally arrived at our Christmas party, at which tables have been organized for groups of 6 for easy conversation. Food and presents fill many tables around the room. Gee, I wonder where my friend Colette's sweet potatoes are. Well, anyway, the 5 you see at this table are George and his wife Maria, Herman and his wife Kathy, and Nancy, the live-in girlfriend of our code-cracking Romeo, Charlie. They all have strong opinions about everyone and everything, including some off-color remarks. Santa is due to arrive soon at the party with gifts for all. So let's see how these gifts may change the party goers' outlooks on the season.
It was really nice of the Lions Club to throw this Christmas party for us. Can you imagine? Drinks, presents, even a Santa Claus.
But it isn't the Lions Club that's throwing the party. It's that retirement place over on Blair Street. Why do you think the ad in the newspaper said for 65 or over? Of course, I could barely qualify for 65 or over.
Yeah, me either. Just look at those 2 old geezers sitting over there. The one guy looks so old, I'll bet his birth certificate says expired. Just look at them. And someday in the future, of course, we're gonna look as old and as decrepit as they do.
You are as old and decrepit as they are. You're looking in a mirror, dummy.
Yeah, but you know, Nancy, I have to agree with Herman. Surely we don't look that old. I do chair yoga, I do tai chi, exercises. All those things help keep us young.
Yeah, says who?
I do. Hey, look at me. I do water aerobics. I walk 3 miles every single day. I watch what I eat, and I can tell I still get looks from the men.
Yeah, but it's because of those gaudy handbags you carry and that crazy hair.
Uh-oh. Here comes that woman who's always hitting on the men at the bingo games. I guess she's wanna sit with us. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I understand she thinks all the men are after her. I believe she just moved here from out west someplace. That's what my friends I play bingo with tell me.
Yeah, I heard she came here from California. You know, they're all moving here. Can't even find affordable housing these days. And look at all the traffic in town because of them.
What's her name?
I don't know. I think it's either Daisy or Rose or something like that.
Well, let's invite her over here. You know, we could use a little intelligent conversation at this table.
Hi. May I sit here? Is there someone sitting here?
Oh, no, please do.
Of
Oh,
course,
please
please
do.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Nancy. This is Herman and his wife Kathy. And this is our neighbor George and his wife Maria. We all live in Holly Heights.
What's your name? And where do you live?
Well, my name is Rose, and I live at Hooterville Hollow.
Oh. Is Hooterville Hollow that new development over by the old train station? You know, it's lovely over there. Do you like it?
Oh, don't they have that waterfall at their front gate? I bet they pay a fortune to keep that thing running.
Herman, it's lovely, and only you would look at that waterfalls and think about money. Do you like it over there, Rose?
No, I don't. Every time I go by that station, I remember what my husband used to ask me every time we walked by there. He wanted to buy me a one-way ticket, a one-way train ticket to Alaska. But I've always wanted to go.
No, it's not funny. Men can be very annoying.
Oh,
You know, I've never been to Alaska, but I've always wanted to go.
yes, exactly. Well, tell me about it. Well, my husband was so charming when we were dating. He was always taking me dancing, and we went walking in romantic places. But as soon as we got married, he took to his bed and expected me to wait on him. He only married me for my money, and all he wanted was a nurse with a purse. I wouldn't even mind a one-way ticket to Alaska, actually, because I've always wanted to go.
Now that you mention it, I've always wanted to go to Alaska. Herman would never go. I understand you can watch the whales, you can see a lot of fish, and we all know the food on a cruise is wonderful.
Oh, yes, the food. You could gain a pound a day when you go off on a cruise. Of course, not me. When I am cruising, I get up and walk the promenade every single morning to keep that from happening to me.
Oh, come on, ladies. Don't be so hard on the old guys. It's Christmas. Let's get in the spirit. Listen, I hear the Christmas music outside, and I think Santa has arrived.
Oh, now we've got the spirit. And look, here's Santa. Oh, that doesn't look like Santa.
Well, that's because it's not Santa, it's me, Mabel Claus. I was telling a group earlier today how much Santa likes his brandy. Well, he likes it a little too much. He's sleeping off a hangover right now. But don't worry, he'll be okay. Elves are taking care of him, and he'll make his deliveries tonight just like usual. But for right now, you have me. And I've been married to him 541 years. So I think I know what to do. Let's start out with that joke he always tells. Knock, knock.
Who's
Who's there?
Megan and Chicken.
Megan and Chicken who?
He's making a list and checking it twice. Ho, ho, ho. Have you been good girls and boys?
I think so.
How about you, young lady? Have you been a good girl? Do you deserve a gift?
I certainly have. I think I've been very good. I stay at home like a good girlfriend. I only leave my boyfriend one day a week on Tuesdays to play bridge with my girlfriends. That's as long as I can trust him out of my sight. I think he's always out chasing every woman he sees. You should see his Facebook list. It's full of women.
Well, I think you do deserve a gift. Here you go, lady.
Oh, thank you. Ooh, wonder what's in here. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. Oh, Mabel, just what I've always needed, a driver's license. Ever since I failed that driving test and the police took mine away, my friends don't like to ride with me anymore. They're afraid I'm gonna get picked up and they won't get back home. And I just have to go to Belk's senior discount days and to my bridge game. Now, maybe I can use that GPS my son gave me last Christmas. I can drive and know where I'm going to. Thank you, Mabel.
Ho, 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 you're
Oh.
quite welcome.
Nancy, that is a great gift for you.
Now, Nancy, you will need a car to go with that license. I've got a car I can sell you at a good price. 15 years old and only 10,000 miles on it.
Herman, he's trying to sell my car.
Well, I don't know about the car, but back to Alaska. You know, I've always wanted to take a cruise to Alaska, but my boyfriend Charlie says he's too busy to go. He says he doesn't think I should go out of town and miss my Tuesday bridge game. Now, how's that for an excuse not to take me anywhere? I went to my bridge game today, but he didn't say where he was going. He got all dressed up and could hardly wait for me to leave.
But don't be so hard on him, Nancy. He was probably just going out to get a nice Christmas gift for you.
Uh-huh, yeah, something nice for me. Probably a pepper shaker to match the salt shaker he gave me last year. Gosh, just think, now I'll have a matching set.
Look, here comes Santa with another present.
Oh, I can't wait to see what I get. I love presents.
Oh, me too, Maria. Not that I need anything. My children are always giving me little gift baskets.
Ho, ho, ho. And what do you deserve, young man? A present or a lump of coal?
Oh, I deserve a present, Santa. I haven't thrown my wife's soup down the drain in 6 months now.
You pour your wife's soup down the drain?
Yeah, it's so awful. I can't even get the dog to eat it anymore. So when I tell her I think I hear someone ringing the doorbell, and when she goes to answer the door, I toss it in the sink. Then after she's watching TV and snoring in front of it, I sneak into the kitchen and make myself a delicious peanut butter and pickle sandwich.
You know, Herman, you've always said how much you love my soup. And I believe if I ever caught you doing that, throwing my soup down the drain, I'd feel like shooting you.
Okay, Sonny, here's your gift.
Oh, a Christmas gift for me? I haven't had one in ages. My wife says that there's no money left to buy one for me after she buys one for herself and all the family, and even the dog gets a gift, but not me. Now, let's see, what did I get? Oh, it's Viagra. I've always wanted to try that, but I was too embarrassed to go to the pharmacy and ask for it, and I didn't want any of my friends to see me. But hey, honey, maybe we can use this later tonight.
Can't you just imagine how thrilled she'll be? I bet she'd be more thrilled cruising to Alaska than trying to float his boat. By the way, Rose, I hear Holland America is offering some really good deals right now.
Yes, and you know, I got some new literature from them yesterday, and I've looked at the new brochure. It's just wonderful.
Oh, I love to cruise on Holland American.
Yeah.
It's the only cruise line I would go on.
George, if you find out you don't need that Viagra, pass it on to old Charlie. Every time he makes a pass at a woman and she turns him down, he goes out and gets so drunk that I have to drag him out of the party and sober him up with coffee before I can take him home. Or maybe Rose has a friend that could use it.
Oh, indeed not. I'll have you know that I'm a respectable woman and I don't go philandering around, especially with that woman chaser Charlie.
Herman, you shouldn't be telling that. You've been known to take a drink or two too many yourself.
Are you talking about my Charlie? Just wait till I get home. Pass me that bottle of wine. I need a drink.
Oh, I think we both could use a drink. It's the holidays anyway, so who's counting?
Mabel, who picks out these presents anyway?
Well, that takes some explaining. See, Santa was supposed to, but he had a very big, important appointment, so he got the elves to do it. You see, he had an appointment with one of our most important stops, Lake Pointe Landing. And he had to square things with Rita. You see, they've got all these rules and regulations about keeping dogs on a leash, picking up after them, and disposing of you know what. And they even have this rule about reindeer parking on the roof. So he had to talk with Rita. You know, she may not look it, she's one tough cookie, and she takes some convincing. And Santa, not even Santa can get by her. Okay, you're next, Buster. A lump of coal or a present?
Well, I think I'd like a present, Santa, or maybe a medal. I've gritted my teeth and said, "Yes, dear," to my wife every time she has spoken to me for the past 6 months. I decided it was always better to let her think she's in charge. I may as well. She is anyway.
Wow, you are smart. I sure wish Santa was here to hear that. After 541 years, he hasn't learned that. Well, here's your gift.
Oh, thank you, Santa. I wonder what I could be getting. Ooh, Rogaine. Oh, how I would love to have a full head of hair again. My head gets so cold at night, I have to cover up, and then my wife laughs at me.
Well, I'm gonna get you a nice tan nightcap, darling.
I do not laugh.
I don't have a nightcap, so I tied one of her scarves around my head, and I happened to grab a pink one with ruffles all around the edge.
Oh, no wonder she laughed.
Oh, well, nightcaps are really not so bad.
Well, don't go to Alaska, Herman. You would need more than a pretty pink scarf to keep your head warm there.
Listen, girls, let me tell you, I've got the very thing to wear when we go to Alaska, when I go to Alaska. It's cashmere, and it's blue, and it's a scarf, beautiful scarf, with a hat that matches. And I'm very excited about it, and I want to go to Alaska and wear it. Blue cashmere.
That would look great on you, Rose.
Yeah.
I hope you get to Alaska soon. It's too cold there for me. And after Titanic, I'd be scared of running into an iceberg. And down we'd go into that freezing water.
Herman, I have a bunch of other scarves. You don't have to wear the pink one.
Ho, ho, ho. Who's next? Oh, this one is for Maria.
Oh, what is it? Thank you. What is it? What is it?
Oh, it's one of those fancy camera ring doorbells where you can see who's at your front door. But every time the wind blows, that damn thing goes off.
What would we need that for? The only person who comes to our door is the paper boy. Or what's wrong with just getting up and going to the door and answering it?
Oh, George, you just can't open the door for anybody these days. Someone could snatch you, and then who would take out the garbage?
Oh, you would miss me that much, dear? I'm just the garbage man, huh?
Well, here comes Santa again. I think I'm getting a gift too. Hey, maybe a cruise to Alaska. That'd be great.
Well, madam, it's your turn. Have you been good?
Oh,
Have you been a naughty girl?
honey, I've been very good. I always let my husband pick the TV show that we're gonna watch. He won't let go of the remote anyway, so.
Oh, my husband is the same way. He even changes the channels during commercials.
You bet.
Well, here's your gift.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you think you got things kind of mixed up?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, this looks much too large for me. I can't use a bikini in Alaska. And pink is certainly, it's not my color.
Uh-oh, here we go with that Alaska talk again.
Well, you're the only rose, and the box said rose.
You're right.
Wait a minute, Santa, what about me?
Oh, let's see if we've got another one. Oh, we do. The biggest for last. Merry Christmas.
This is heavy too. Wow. Okay. What is it and what do you do with it?
Let's see. Oh, well, I think you could, I think you could use it as a cutting board.
Let me see that. I think it looks like one of those new fancy computer tablets. Oh, yeah, it's an iPad.
Oh, an iPad. Honey, we'll have to just go and have our son show us how to use it.
Yeah.
Oh, and I heard you could use them to get internet dates, meet people online.
Oh, yes, my beautician just met her new husband online. And my niece, too. It's a new way to meet people.
Oh, Nancy, here you are. I've been looking all over for you.
I told you I was going to a party after the bridge game. What's your problem? You've been gone all afternoon too. Where have you been?
Oh, well, I had to get a pedicure. Whoa. Rose? Nancy? You two know each other?
Well, we didn't, but we do now.
Oh.
And we found out that we have a lot in common.
Oh my. Nancy, you have to come home now. The dog has to go for a walk, and I can't find the leash. You have to come now.
Charlie, the leash is hanging behind the kitchen door where it always is.
Well, yeah, but the TV remote, I can't find the remote, and the basketball game is on that I want to watch, so come on, you have to go home now, please. Come on now, it's time to go back. I think this is it.
Not now, Charlie. I just met this nice lady, Rose, and we're going to Alaska.
Wait for us.
I'm going to.
That sounds too good to miss.
Come along, yeah.
Wait, you can't all leave. Who's gonna cook Christmas dinner? Wait.
We would like to present you with a plant
cactus.
Christmas cactus.
All that you've done for us, we appreciate very much.
Thank you, Ashley, thank you.